Kellie Ann.
Yes.
One of the things that we like to do, and I think pretty much every one of these little vape shows does, is how did you tell us your story? Tell us about you.
Well, I'm a Canadian registered nurse. I was a smoker of 30 years, and I discovered vaping in 2013. And it worked for me. So I couldn't find very good information on what I was inhaling, because this was before the Royal College of Physicians had released their paper, Nicotine Without Smoke. And so I started doing research by accessing a medical database and looked up everything I could find on vaping. So I read about 300 published articles. And then I had a good understanding of the science at that time. This was 2014. And I wrote a paper. It was fully referenced. It cites 52 citations. And it's about 21 pages, a 15-minute read. And I wrote it in conversational English so anyone could understand it. And I copyrighted that in 2015. And then I started advocating. In 2016, in April, I opened up my nonprofit, which is Vaping Advocacy and Education Project, which is VAEP for short. Oh, there it is. So yes, this has been a huge endeavor for me. I have self-taught myself web design and graphics design and social media and a whole bunch of skills I never thought I'd need as an RN. But I feel very passionately about informed decision making, particularly with harm reduction. And smoking is the most preventable cause of disease and death in North America. And health professionals are very frustrated with their smoking patients because they have a hard time quitting. So I felt that the public had a right to know the findings from the scientific evidence, because they weren't getting the information through traditional sources, such as health-related nonprofits and government and health authorities. So I've dedicated over 6,000 volunteer hours, because I do keep track of my time. This is the 6th revision of the website. But so we have over 100 resources on the website that fully referenced, and everything's in conversational English, so it's easy to understand. And that's what I've been doing with my life for the last few years.